Oh boy, see, what did I tell you? I told you, if I had the time, I'd get a bonus video out. And, you know, it is moving week. The energy's high on campus, so why not get one video in? Let's get into it. I am a man of my word. What can I say? I told you I'd do this. Honestly, so far it hasn't been terrible out here. One issue is that there's a lot of music playing, you know, like pop songs, big popular songs, but I can't include those on the video. So I'm trying to find like places on campus that show how busy it is that don't also include stuff that is going to get a video taken down. It's really only busy around like all the residence hall areas. That's where all the movement is. Everything else is, oh, squirrels chasing each other. You know, there's nothing going on at all the other buildings, right? A semester to start, but you know, downtown is busy and the residence halls are busy, but that's really it right now. However, I do think that this kind of gives like a good opportunity to talk about a topic that I actually recorded a video on a little while ago, but I never uploaded it because I didn't think I explained my thought process all that well. A realization that I had in my life objectively made my life better is that people do things, but rarely do people do things to us. There's a lot of things that people do that are obnoxious, annoying, but rarely are those things actually like directed at us. Most of the time, it's just somebody being annoying. It's just somebody being an asshole or whatever it may be. Rarely does that actually involve us in any way, shape, or form. You know, we see this a lot in the fact, like, and this is what I mean by this, right? So somebody cuts you off in traffic. They didn't do that to you. I mean, technically, I guess they did, but like, already arguing against my own premise here. But sure, they did that to you. They'd have done that to anybody. You know, that wasn't targeted at you. They didn't be like, oh, there's this person, I'm gonna cut them off. They were just gonna cut somebody off, whoever it was. Why? Because they're assholes and they suck at driving. The problem comes when we're sitting there and we just like let that impact our day. And you know, proof of this is how most of us, myself included from time to time, respond to a situation like that. The classic, did you see that asshole that just cut me off, right? Key word in that key focus there is me. Like, they did this to me, not just to anybody, not just they're an asshole or they cut somebody off. No, they cut me off. And now it's personal. I get that that's more of a delicate example because like adrenaline's high at that point. Like when that happens, it's a little more stressful than most scenarios. But this also goes for situations where we see somebody post something obnoxious on social media somewhere, saying something that we disagree with or that we don't like, something that we just, well, find annoying. Stuff like that happens, and it's just like, there are people who just get so angry about that, so bitter, that they have to make it known that this person's an asshole. They got to screenshot it and share it. They got to respond all angry, like it was a personal attack on them. And really, it's just somebody being an asshole or somebody saying that we disagree with or don't like. Is it annoying? Yes. Are they a jerk? Yes. Does that need to personally offend us? No. No, not at all. And our lives would be better if we just saw that. I was like, wow, they're an asshole. Now, whatever. And then carry on. Instead, we have a tendency to let this like eat away at us. Like, we have to respond. We have to say something back now. And in reality, we don't. And we'd be better off if we just did it. We just ignored it, carried on, scrolled on, just ignored it. There's really no need to let this like dictate your emotional state for the next 5, 10, 20 minutes, 1 to 5 hours, or your whole week. Some people get pissed about something they see and they're just mad for like days, and that's crazy. Like, you should not let some troll online impact your life that much. You will not win that battle. It's actually been a long time since I've ridden my bike through here, because this is all very different than it was a few years ago. It's especially different than when I was a student here. Oh yeah, before I forget, by the way, this video, it's unofficially brought to you by the Blink-182 song More Than You Know, off their latest album. Brilliant. It's so good. Check it out. So I don't know if you saw that back there. It wasn't actually as bad as it was earlier today. When I was riding around earlier, it was chaos, like bumper to bumper traffic. It was busy. So in closing of this video, really my recommendation is just to remember that, you know, people do things, but people rarely do things to us. It's a simple phrase, harder to act upon in life than it is to just say, but everything is that way. The important thing to remember is that, you know, people are going to do stuff whether or not we like it. It's up to us on how we want to respond and react. Anyways, folks, thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this video. As with every video, I appreciate each and every one of you. And until next time, have a great day.